All right, so this pre-made page here. Obviously, they've got this image component here, but I did set it up so that a blogger could post a photo or a video. So we're actually going to swap this out. So let's go over here to our stack, and I'm going to put media display. Drop that widget in there, and let's see, I want to move that up here. Then I'm going to get rid of that image. And let's set that to infinite and its height to 500 so that it matches the way the other one was set. And then the video player will do infinite width and 500 on its height as well. And if we switch over to the video player, that would put that video kind of right in the middle with that gradient kind of faded background there. And we'll leave autoplay off. We'll turn loop video off. Leave show controls on, allow full screen. We'll leave all that on. Okay. All right. And then the media path. Let's set that to post video. Or, sorry, post photo. Okay. All right. And then let's go ahead and set the post title here. And I'll change this color. And I'm going to set this as the category. And I'm going to do something a little different here. Let's combine text. I'm going to do this. That's right. Let's do a need to do a reference to our document here. All right, now we can set that. Okay. And I do think I want to change that over here as well. There we go. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. So let's go ahead and do some stuff here. I think, let me get rid of these real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and drop another row inside that row. Move that icon button in there. Get rid of that. And then let's duplicate that icon button there. And we're going to set this to an unfilled heart And then we'll set this one to a filled heart. Okay. And put some text in there beside it. And then let's make this smaller. There we go. Okay. All right. And then I want to go ahead and let's drop one more row in here. I'm going to split these end to end. And actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that. Go to this row and duplicate it. We'll work from there. And then we're going to change this to a bookmark icon. Okay. All right. Got those in there, so now we need to go ahead and set the conditional logic on that. So let's go ahead and set this as the number of likes. And then we want to set our conditional visibility here. We're going to choose this liked by users list. List contains item will be the, oh yeah, that's right. I don't have, dang it. Okay. I don't have authentication set up yet. So I can't add the authenticated user there. So I don't think that'll do it. Okay, that does. All right, so we can at least get this set up now, and I'll change those logged in pages in just a little bit. All right, so going back to it, blog post, liked by users, list contains item, authenticated user, reference. And then we want to set that to the opposite value. That way, if this list does not contain the authenticated user, then that icon will be visible. I'll confirm that. I'm going to copy that variable so we don't have to repeat it. We're going to put it in here. And we're going to leave this turned off. That way, if the list does contain the authenticated user, then that icon will show up. And now we can go ahead and set an action on here to update the blog post document. And we'll add our first field, which will be the post likes, and we will increment that by 1. And then we will do the liked by users, add to set authenticated user. Okay. And then I'm actually going to copy that action. I'm going to go here and I'll paste it. Instead of increment, I will decrement. by 1, and instead of add to set, I will remove from set. Okay. All right, so conditional visibility set up there as far as our liking and disliking of the post, and similar process with saving. So we'll set conditional visibility, and we're going to go in here to the authenticated user. We're going to do the saved posts. So authenticated user, saved post list. List contains item, blog post document, blog post reference, and set it to opposite so that if that list does not contain this post, it'll be visible. And then again, we can copy this variable, we can go in here, and we can add it in there and just leave that turned off. Okay. Okay. Try to add that set up correctly there. All right, and then we'll add this action here. We'll update, and we'll update authenticated user, and we will saved posts, add to set, and then add this blog post to that set. And then we can copy, go over here, paste, and remove from set. Okay, and then of course we could also do a snack bar here. Let's do that. Set that there. Okay. All right, so that's taken care of. So let's go ahead and go down here, and I'm actually going to get rid of that list view. Come on now. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to duplicate this, and I want to put the post created date here. And let's just do that. And let's scoop this up. And then this will be the post content. And we do want to expand that since this text field is within a row, and that way it'll go down. Okay, and then we could make, if we want to, we could make this selectable so that they could select the text from there. Which is kind of interesting. Scoot that back over there. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's all taken care of then. So we've got our media field in here for our video or photo. We've got our post title, category, blog, name, our like and dislike buttons, and of course our likes count, and then of course our save and unsave buttons. So now we need to go up here and work with our share button, and I do want to duplicate this. What's the issue here? Okay. Duplicate. There we go. And we got to put another row in there. Put that over there on that row. Well. Okay, where'd my row go? There you go. All right. And I want to have I want to have another end drawer that'll slide out here with information about that blog. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. Close that. And then this icon, we will change it to a menu. Or rather, do this instead. Do information. Yeah. Okay. Now for sharing. So we're gonna have a share button, and we can go up here, add our action, and then we want to go and make that a share action, and in the value, we want to go to global properties, and we want to share link to current page. However, we do want to have the parameter associated with this page, parameter being the post reference, so that when this page is shared using that button, it doesn't just link to this page without any sort of association to the post. Otherwise, the page would probably gray out or just throw an error and it wouldn't work. So we want to make sure that we have our route set up correctly. Right now our pre-generated route is just routing us to this page. It's not routing us to anything associated with the post. So we actually want to set up an association to that parameter, and to do so, do /:, and then this is my parameter that I want to reference for that blog post. So I'm going to put post ref just as it's written, and that way it'll plug in that parameter, that page level parameter that's associated with this post, so that whenever the page link is generated, it'll direct them to this post here. And then of course on this back button, I do have navigate to root page on failure turned on. That way, if somebody is linked into this page from a share, if they were to tap this and I had this turned off, it would give them an error because it wouldn't know where to navigate back to. But since that's turned on, it'll navigate them to my root page, which would be my home page. Okay, and so now to kind of finish up with working on this page, I did go ahead and set this to open end drawer, and then I'm also going to have this open end drawer as well. Okay, and of course this is our end drawer for kind of describing about that that blog. So I'll just leave it white. Not too worried about that. I'm gonna drop a column in here, and I will drop it down. Let's go a little further than that. Let's go to 45. And then I'm going to I think I'm going to do a stack Yeah, do a stack and then do an image. And let's go over here real quick. Go down to my stack, and I'm going to add do a container. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that at full width there. And let's change the background. Okay. Add another image in here. Let's do that. That's way too big. That's way too small. Try something in the middle. That'll work. Okay. All right. And then we want to, let's see here, this container, add a row, and let's just go 100. Okay. All right, and then let's change that text to white. And let's scoot that over just a little bit more. Okay. All right, so on my end drawer, I do want to do a backend query and document from reference to blogs and the blog reference here. And then this image, we're going to set it as the blog banner. And of course, we'll set this to the blog name. And I'm going to go ahead and run another query here and document from reference, users, blogs document, and owner reference. And then I'm going to use the blogger's profile photo there. Okay, let's make this a little bit darker. All right, so that should work, I believe. Yeah, that should be fine. I think I will. Yeah, I'll just kind of let that absorb into it like that. All right, so there's information about the blog. And then we can go, I'm going to, I think I'll go ahead and start with another column here. And I'm going to drop a row in there. And just leave that the way it is for now. Move that down some. I'll put a button in there. Scoot that out of my way real quick and then drop a column. And do that. And then for this button, I'm going to make that view blog. Okay. Okay. Let's do that instead. There we go. All right, and I'm going to put 2 buttons in here. And we're going to do follow and unfollow. Okay. All right. Now let's make this smaller here. This one too. Okay. All right, so we need to go ahead and set conditional visibility here. Let me follow. Okay. All right, so we'll go down here and we will choose blogs following. List contains item. This blog document reference, and set that to the opposite value. Confirm. Copy it. And paste. And leave that turned off. Then I'm going to go in here, do an action. Actually, I'm going to do a couple of actions here. First one, we will update the authenticated user. I'll add this to set. And let's go ahead and copy that. Remove from set. I'm going to open up this action flow and I'm going to update the blogs document as well. And we're going to do users following. Add to set. Authenticated user. And remove from set. All right. Okay, so that's good to go. Once we have the blog page set up, we'll connect that into an action. And then the last thing that I want to do for this little page here is I'm going to put that divider there. Can't really see that. Let's just do gray. And then let's see here. Drop a row in there and I'm gonna move that down a little bit. And then we can put a list view in here. It's a little much. Okay. And I'm going to grab a pre-made component to work with. Let's see. Use that one. I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to have to do a refresh real quick. Just kind of slowing down. Okay. Right here. Okay. All right, and get rid of that. Okay, that'll work. All right, so now in my list view, query collection, we're going to do blog posts, and then the value source will be from variables set to this blogs document here. And I'm going to limit that to 5. And is public set to true. We'll order by created date, decreasing. Okay. Put a little bit of space between them. And then we can go ahead and here and assign the photo. And let's do title. And I think, yeah, we'll do it this way. This will be fine. Content. Yeah, we'll just leave that on. Okay. So that'll work. And then lastly, let's go ahead and select this and add a couple of actions here. Going to have it close the drawer, and then we're going to do a navigate to, and we're actually just basically going to reload this page that we're on with the updated post reference. I'm going to turn back nav off, switch that to instant, and then pass these parameters here. Go to blog post, post reference, and the blog reference here. Okay. All right. So that takes care of just some general information about the blog itself. And then here, the blog post. So we've got all this set up now. And our home page is set up and looking good as well. All right, so I guess that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial covering this particular topic, we'll start working on setting up what the blogger will see as far as like their dashboard and being able to create new posts. And of course, set up a registration page, a login page, and then a page for users that are not bloggers, but for them to be able to reference blogs that they're following, as well as their saved posts. Okay, so I'm going to try and knock out some other tutorials today as well. We'll see how that goes. We'll talk to you in a little bit.